magic in me. Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold. Everybody knows I got the magic in me. When I hit the floor, the girls come snapping at me. Everybody wants a blast of magic, 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 magic.
Do you believe it or not?
Magic, magic, magic.
Absolutely.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Do You Believe It or Not? Absolutely. I'm your co-host Terry Lee with my co-host Abby Malco. As you can see where we left off last week, I got this remote to work and I actually got Abby permanently muted, so this episode is going to be much more calm and enjoyable for everybody. But then when I was doing that, Abby broke my remote and now she is permanently muted forever unless I can hurry up and fix this real quick, which I think right here I got a pretty good fix on it. Peeked up here and volume up.
Yes, I can talk. It's been
We are all saved.
a whole week of
We are
being
saved.
muted. Now can I have that remote?
You can have that remote. And there goes my remote.
You never have it ever again.
It's good to have you back, Abby. I'm so thrilled to hear your beautiful voice again.
Good to be back. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's get on with the list, shall we?
Please.
All right. My first list of this show is 6 insane houses you won't believe people actually live in. So,
Insanely good or insanely bad?
you can be the judge of that. Just out of this world. Wow.
All right.
Number 6 on this list is the house called the Repurposed Airliner. It's a converted Boeing 727 plane. It's
Okay.
got converted a Boeing 727 into a home,
Into a house.
into a house. He lives in this plane.
That's
It's on the
So
ground.
it's on the ground.
It's on the ground.
There's a plane.
Yep.
What's the roof? Like
It's an actual plane. I mean, it's the roof's
Yeah,
the
but
plane.
when you walk into a plane, it's so narrow and there's all those seats. I don't get it.
Just made little rooms and stuff. It's a big, big plane. I mean,
Yeah, but I just feel like that'd be a big plane is still a small house, right?
yeah,
That's interesting.
that was pretty
I've
interesting.
never once wanted a plane as my house.
Me neither. That makes something we have in common.
That's one.
It's one. I'm keeping track. Number 5 is the transparent house. It's a house in Japan that is clear. It's made of glass. It's just pure clear.
No, thank
Story
you.
is like a few stories high. It's just clear.
And you can see
Everything.
everything.
Bathroom, everything.
Ah, no, why?
Bathroom, bedroom, whatever.
Why?
I'm not sure. They must not like they must not care about the privacy.
It's not even that. I just like even when it gets dark outside, I'm like, what's out there? What's watching me? Like, you don't get freaked out that the chainsaw massacre guy is looking into your house?
I guess they don't. I would, but I guess they don't.
That's scary.
Number 4 on this list is an abandoned Star Wars set from Star Wars Episode 1. It's in the area of the Sahara Desert. It's around there somewhere. And they built up the set for Episode 1 with all these sand domes and different kind of houses. And when they got done with the movie, they just left the set there. And all these different families live in like these little
So people live.
set, like a movie set.
So they
on
live
this
in a movie set.
Yeah.
So they
They
don't
know.
have to
They
pay. for
just, I mean, these families are pretty poor, and they just look for shelter. So
That's not every day that, like, if I was homeless walking around, I wouldn't like, oh, hey, there's a Star Wars set and go live in it. Like, that probably doesn't
I know.
happen very often.
number 3, in England, there's a house that's built in a cemetery.
No, thank you.
The house used to be where they kept like bodies
No.
for the
Ew.
cemetery and all this different stuff, and where they used to keep the bodies, that's now their basement, and just all these different things. And it's a really cool looking house, and it's a nice looking house on the
Yeah.
inside.
No.
But before it was used for like the dead bodies and everything, it was actually a church. So the ceilings are so extremely high, they're hard to clean the ceilings, they were saying,
Oh.
because the ceilings are so high.
And all the dead
So, like
skin
this.
that we shed is up on the ceiling.
Yep.
Ew.
So, but it's a pretty cool looking house. It's not like you would think like an Addams Family house or
It's
something.
not like eerie or
yeah,
anything.
it's pretty cool looking inside
Huh.
in the pictures, but still, I don't think I'd want to live in a cemetery.
No,
It would
I just have too
freak
big
me
of an
out.
imagination. Like,
So you're not gonna see The Conjuring anytime soon?
I don't watch any scary
No.
movies. Like, name a not very scary movie, and I'll probably think it's really scary. Like The Sixth Sense, first movie I ever saw. No, never, ever will I watch a scary movie. No.
Okay.
I see dead people. Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, number 2 is a house made of old newspaper. The frame of the house is wood, and the rest of the house is made of like homemade glue, including the tables, chairs, mantle, piano, etc. It's made of rolled up wads of old newspaper.
How does that stay?
Sturdy.
Yeah.
The wood. The frame of the house is wood.
Like, if this was made out of newspaper, it would bust. Right?
Yeah, I don't. It's craftsmanship.
Like, you sit down on your chair and woof.
A lot of glue and a lot of paper, I guess.
Do you know what glue's made out of?
Something with horses, right?
Either horses or dead animals or both.
Oh,
I
great.
don't know, but that's gross.
All right. And the number 1 insane house that you won't believe people actually live in is there's a house in an abandoned missile silo.
Are there missiles in there?
The silo is just one missile. It's that big.
So they live
In
on a
it.
missile.
They live in it.
They live in a missile.
There's like half of it's above ground, and then their ladder, they go in from the top and go down underground in their house. They come out from like the end of the underground, and their house is underground under the missile.
Where?
Like to get in, they go down this ladder.
So they live under the
Underground,
missile.
yeah. They live under the
So
ground.
what
in
if
the
they're
missile.
cooking and they light the missile on fire?
The missile's it's not, it can't be a little fire. It's not dangerous anymore.
Oh.
It's from like the 70s or 60s.
How do they know? What
I'm
if it,
sure they.
there goes their roof.
And bad luck for them. They're the ones who decide to live in the missile. I mean, I'm sure they investigate it before they decide to build their stinking home inside a missile.
Stranger things
But-
have happened.
So you wouldn't want to live in a airplane, a transparent house, abandoned Star Wars cemetery, old newspaper, or abandoned missile silo.
Nope, I am okay in a normal house.
Alrighty.
Roof, no cemetery,
Heard
no
it from here.
missile.
Heard it from her
Would
first,
you want
people.
to live in any of those houses? Yeah, I don't blame you. Okay, my first list. 5 ways technology has caught criminals.
Ooh.
This one's funny because our world is so technological today. These criminals are actually dumb enough to pull a crime and then sell themselves out on the technology. So, number 5, a suspect gives himself up on Facebook. The police, there was like a robbery or something, and so the police put a mugshot of this guy, and they were like talking trash, like look at his ears, look at his, like saying crap about this guy, hoping that he would respond. And so, obviously when you respond on Facebook, your name comes up, and he's like, blah, 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 my ears aren't big, like all this stuff. And so they knew who it was. And he was just like his address, like just all the information they needed just popped up, right?
What an idiot.
I know, and he was like, joke's on you guys, you still don't know who I am. And they're like, yeah, we do.
He's
Like,
definitely not the world's smartest criminal.
no, it was not it, but I just thought that was funny.
Yeah.
And like was commenting on the pictures, like literally having a Facebook war over telling him, like selling himself out. So, yeah, that was not good, not smart. Number 4, a robber leaves his cell phone behind and the victim calls his mother. So his like phone was left at the house that he robbed. She calls his mom like, yeah, I think your mom or your son robbed my house. That's probably not a good
I'm
phone
gonna tell
call.
mommy on you.
Yeah.
Tell your mother.
What would your mother think if somebody called and said, your son's robbed my house? I don't think that would be a good phone call that mothers
No.
would look forward
I don't
to.
think my mom would enjoy that phone
No,
call.
that would be bad. Number 3, a fugitive woman tweets, "Catch me if you can," at the authorities.
Hashtag probably catch me if you can.
No, it was just like her name, and then like at the authorities, "Catch me if you can." They're like, well,
She didn't even use a hashtag.
no. They just knew who it was because
Yeah, she tweeted, but
it was
come on, woman, you gotta use a hashtag if you're gonna tweet.
it wasn't like hashtag bank robbery or anything. So.
Hashtag horrible criminal.
Yes, that's what it should have been. Number 2, a man steals flowers for his girlfriend in front of a live camera. So this guy's being interviewed on live TV, and in the background there's this guy like getting the flowers, like running across. They're like, hey, hello, like we have you on
At
camera.
least he meant well. He's trying to do something nice and romantic for
I
his
know.
girlfriend.
Listen, if someone stole flowers for me, no, thank you. You can't buy me a flower. You have to steal me flowers.
Hey, Some people's way of doing things are different than others.
I guess it's the thought that counts.
Didn't
But
even give you the flowers while he's in jail.
just through
Up against the glass. Here's the flowers I stole for you.
new
That's what I'm gonna do.
subjects. Number 1 on the list of ways technology has caught criminals. Teens steal a credit card and use it to take photo booth pictures of themselves.
That's all I did with the credit
They
card.
took it, slide it. What's that, like $5 at the most?
Photo booth.
Yeah, and they're taking pictures. They're like, well, now we know who it is. So next time you pull a criminal act, make sure that technology is not involved.
Very good.
Not
Very
that I
good list.
condone criminal acts or anything
Very
of
good list
that.
of very dumb criminals.
Yes. Just be careful what you rob.
My second and last list of this show is I found a list of 25 facts about fear, and I picked the top 6 I
About
thought were
fear?
cool. About fear. Facts about fear.
I have fears, so
So-
I want to hear these.
My number 6 fact on this list is more people are killed by vending machines than by sharks.
Wait, what? How do you get killed by a vending machine?
Shake it because your candy or pop won't come out and it can fall over on you and crush you.
Oh, snap. That's not good.
Yeah.
I guess you thought like their arm got caught in it
No,
and then they
it's-
starved to death even though the candy was like right at their fingertips. How terrible would that be? You're
Pretty
like,
sure
your
you would just
arm-
reach in your pocket with your other hand, call the police, and they'd come and get you out.
What if you don't have a phone?
Somebody will find you.
What if you're in an abandoned side of the road, you know, when you're traveling and like you pull off those rest areas? What if it's abandoned and you're sitting there with your arm stuck in it? There's literally a Reese's right at your fingertip, but you can't get it and you starve to death.
Now I know why you don't watch scary movies. Your imagination is unbelievable. Moving
I'm
on,
saying that would be
moving-
terrible. Agreed?
That would be terrible.
Thank you. That's all I wanted.
Your imagination just runs wild.
It kind of does.
Number 5, another shark fact. You're 6
Shark
times. Yes, that's why I actually am doing some of the sharks because Shark
Oh.
Week's coming up. So.
Baby seal. Sorry, go.
Mind her own. You were 6 times more likely to be killed by a pig than by a shark.
Ooh, yeah, pigs are vicious little animals.
They're
That's-
wild pigs. Wild
Ugh.
boars.
Ugh. Yeah, 'cause you're like in the wild, like, ooh, is that my little baby pig? And then, rah, it attacks you. That would be bad.
You're for rack.
That's the pig, that's the noise when pig
Is that
charges
the, is
at
that
you.
the noise? Have you been
I'm
charged
not-
by pigs in your day?
I'm not going to redo the noise, just keep talking.
Number 4, falling coconuts kill more people than sharks.
No,
Coconuts can fall and hit you in the head and kill you.
and knock you out and kill you.
Yeah, they can hit you right in the temple and kill you. And a big coconut heavy can hit you in the head
Well,
and kill you.
yeah, 'cause I guess sharks more like bite your limbs off.
Yeah,
than kill
sharks. What people don't know about a lot of sharks, they will attack you, but they'll bite like a limb or a chunk out of you and then leave.
Because then they're full. Like a human leg's a pretty good meal.
And a lot of times, sharks won't attack you unless you're floating on top of the water and they think you're a seal or something. Or if you got a cut, then they'll smell the blood because they can smell blood up to a mile away.
So by floating on the water, that's bad?
Yeah, don't float on top of the water.
So
just
what-
like,
What should you do?
well, like, you can have legs underneath, but don't like float like, you know what I'm trying to say?
yeah,
Float on
like-
top or
but
float
like
on your
a-
back like that.
How about you just don't go in the ocean?
There you go. It's their territory.
That's scary.
Number 3, bees are the least dangerous when they are swarming. When they're swarming, they're actually working together to do something with their like hive usually. Or
So cartoons are wrong by having
Yes.
like the
Yes.
swarms following them.
they're actually more dangerous when there's like
So one bee by itself is more dangerous than a swarm.
Mhm.
That doesn't happen very often.
very weird, but
Hmm.
that's the facts.
Good fact.
Look it up. Number 2, more people are killed by flying champagne corks per year than by bites from poisonous spiders.
What? A flying champagne cork? Okay,
Not sure how you die from that unless it hits you in the temple or you choke to death, it goes down your throat or something. But
the coconut thing, like, okay, I can see if a coconut
Flying
happens to
champagne
smash you
corks.
on the head. A flying cork. Does that mean that our world just drinks champagne all the time?
people are idiots when they open up their champagne.
But poisonous spiders, I feel like, and then you're like done.
They must get them untreated real quick or something.
Huh.
I'm just reading what I found on
I know,
the
these
internet.
are crazy facts. I don't know if I believe them.
And my number 1 interesting fact about fear is every year deer kill more people than bears, dogs, wolves, alligators, sharks, spiders, bees, wasps, scorpions, and snakes combined.
Wow.
And I was thinking, I think this might be related to like automobiles
Yeah,
with deer,
it has to
swerving, hitting trees, or hitting the deer itself, getting more wrecks. Because I don't think if it was one-on-one man versus deer, I don't think that many people are gonna get killed by a deer. 'Cause,
Yeah.
deers will charge you. They got antlers, but
Ugh.
some of them have antlers. But I just don't see how they could kill that many people of like all those animals.
Well, I
combined.
knew, like, obviously many accidents are caused by deer, but not for, like, more than those 7,000 animals you just listed.
And those animals, a lot of people are afraid of those animals.
Say them
and
again.
Bears, dogs, wolves, alligators, sharks, spiders, bees, wasps, scorpions, and snakes. But literally, if you
That's
think
a
about it,
big
a lot of those animals probably don't kill people on a regular
Yeah.
basis.
It's just, like, the crazy
They're
stories.
just, yeah. So, that was on my list for the week. Now,
That is a crazy list.
finish this off with a good one, please.
Okay, I do. This is a list, once again, from Eric Lee.
You need
It's
to
a
stop listening to that guy.
It's a did you know list. So, number 1. Did you know that each employee at Ben & Jerry's gets to take home 3 pints of ice cream every day?
Where can I sign up?
I know, seriously. You just, hey, I'm worried, like every single day you get that much ice cream.
You know what I want to do? I've seen on like the food channel. Is I want to be the guy who tests the ice cream every day.
Of course you do.
Because the guy has his own golden spoon.
Everybody
He
wants that
tests
job.
the ice cream. Like, he's a professional ice cream tester. Are you
Or you
kidding
could be
me?
like a
You get
cookie.
paid to eat ice cream.
A cookie contest contestant, or I mean a
Yeah, but that's
tester.
you don't get paid for a cookie contest. This guy gets paid to eat ice cream every day.
Huh.
That's awesome.
Yes, that would be nice. Unless you're a girl, because girls can't eat ice cream every day.
I can. Just gotta work out hard.
Nobody wants to do that. Number 2, the less sleep you get, the more dreams you have when you do sleep. So people think like, oh, I'm dreaming, I'm sleeping well. Actually, it means you're not sleeping enough prior to the sleep that you just had.
I like having dreams.
I do too. Except when, like, I always try and, like, figure out what they mean, when they really mean nothing.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to.
No.
You need to get one of those dream books or something.
I know. Maybe I don't want to know. Number 3. This is my favorite one, my favorite fact. In 2007, a Bosnian couple found out they had been cheating on each other on chat lines with each other.
That's awesome.
How cool / not cool is that?
Like, my question to you is, can you even be mad at the other one?
I don't
'Cause,
know,
yeah,
because you were cheating
He or
on
she
him.
was cheating
He
on
was cheating on you.
You're both doing it online on the same website, and you're stupid enough to not realize you were cheating on your spouse with your spouse.
But honestly, like, in a very twisted way, maybe it means, like, that's how much they were meant for each other, that they even tried to cheat on each other, and they couldn't.
Well, I guess it kind of could be romantic, because maybe they actually found out some stuff about each other they didn't know.
That's true. Or, like, if she, like, the woman was cheating on her husband, and she was, like, chatting with this guy, like, oh my gosh, like, we have so much chemistry, we're so meant to be.
Yeah.
And then it's her husband, like, so in a twisted way, that might have brought them closer.
Yeah.
But I don't, because if they both were doing it, you can't really
It's
be
kind of
mad.
like, I read a fact last night on Twitter that if you're to marry your best friend, that like reduces the rate of divorce by like, you're like 70 times less likely to get divorced if you marry your best friend than you are if you like.
So you need to find a best friend and then marry her.
Mhm.
All right, that's a good plan.
Mhm.
But that's just crazy. And then you can cheat on her in the chat line with her. Whatever
Whatever
works.
floats your boat.
Number 4. On average, 4-year-old children ask 400 questions a day.
So are you 4 years old?
I do ask a lot of questions. I know. That's why I want to be on like TV and reporting, because it'll be like, so what's your name? Why are you here? What are you doing? That's what
I think she just
reporters
named
do.
100 questions off right there.
See?
Mind blown.
It just comes naturally. But no, think of 400 questions. Can you sit down right now and think of 400 questions to ask anybody?
No.
I wonder if it counts, because kids are always like, well, why are you doing this? Well, why? Well, how's come? Well, when? Well, why? Like, does that each one count as a question?
I don't know, but keep that up. I want my remote back.
I threw it.
Mute
It's
you.
gone. Last fact for the Did You Know list. There are giant hornets in Japan whose venom is potent enough to melt human flesh.
Ugh, it's like it just like sees
So
away.
I don't know. Does it like burn it like it's like from a fire? How does it melt it off? Does it literally slide off your?
I doubt it slides off. I bet it just kind of starts like
Yeah.
getting a hole and just kind of like burning wood.
Listen, this is like great reasons why not to go to Japan, because giant hornets. Last show we talked about the underwear in the vending machine.
Clear houses.
Clear houses where murderers can see in. Like, Japan is a scary place.
It is.
From these facts.
It is.
But that's all I have for today.
That list. I'm gonna stay away from Japanese wasps.
And be careful on the chat lines.
And be careful on the chat lines. So, as always, if you have any list you'd like to see us show on our show, or any list you want to see on our show, just contact us at our email address, which is channel4@rtcol.com.
Or you can call 223-2191. But we have to leave because we have to fill out Tanner's application for Ben & Jerry's because he wants to work there now so he can eat ice cream for a living as part of his job. So
Gain some weight.
we will let you know if he's on the show next week or if he's at Ben & Jerry's. So
I might be about 50 pounds heavier next week on the show.
thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.